Namaste, and welcome to Beginning Yoga. My name is Lisa Barrett, and joining me in the studio today are Lisa and Martin. Today's practice is going to be a departure from our normal format, introducing you to chair yoga. With a simple folding chair, many of the classical poses become more accessible, particularly for those with limited mobility. So whether you find yourself stuck in traffic, at a sporting event, or on a very long plane ride, chair yoga proves you can do yoga just about anywhere, anytime. So I hope you'll join us now, roll out your mat and your chair, and let's get started. We're going to start seated in our chairs, coming to the front edge so your sitting bones are well rooted. And by the way, any upright chair will do. Probably one with less padding would be better. Folding chairs just happen to be perfect. You want your ankles, shins, and thighs to be at a right angle. So bringing the feet out, root them down. And then take your hands to your thighs and begin to lift your spine nice and tall as you relax your shoulders down. And then gently close your eyes. And bring your hands to the front of your chest with your fingers pointing in towards the midline. We'll just take a few breaths together here to ground ourselves. So as you inhale, inhale into your fingers. Feel the chest expand. And as you exhale, relax and feel the ribs knit back together, very gently. Take about 6 more breaths just like this, inhaling into the hands. Feel chest expand in all directions. And exhale slowly. Just a few more breaths. Sitting nice and tall, feet rooting on the floor. Keep the shoulders relaxing down. 2 more breaths, just like this. And then releasing your hands back onto your thighs. Slowly blink your eyes open. And then interlace your fingers at the front of your chest. And then send the palms forward as you extend the arms. Draw the shoulders back into their sockets so you remain seated very tall. And now slowly take the arms up and overhead. Pausing when the frontal ribs begin to flare forward. Try to draw them back in. Knitting the ribs together. Good. And then with an inhale, go ahead and look up towards your hands. Maybe a little arch in the upper back. And as you exhale, allow the chin to draw down towards your chest. Keep the arms extending up. 2 more times just like that. Full inhale, looking up, a little arch. And exhale, chin towards chest. Last time. Deep inhale. Feel the shoulder blades absorb into your back. And exhale, chin towards chest. Bringing the gaze back to center, release the interlace of your fingers and sweep your arms down to your side. Again, interlace your fingers at the front of your chest. Different thumb on top. Send the palms forward. Slowly lift the arms up and overhead, keeping the frontal ribs drawing in. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, look to your right. And inhale, center, and exhale, looking to the left. Again, inhale, center, 2 more sets. Exhale, right. Inhale, center, and exhale, left. Inhale, center, 1 more time, and looking right. Inhale, and exhale, looking to the left. Coming back to center, release your interlace and sweep the arms down to your sides. Placing your hands on your thighs. Again, make sure you're at the edge of your seat. We're going to take some dog and cat variations on our chair. So as you inhale, pull the flesh of your thighs back towards your hip crease. Let your chest come forward, shoulders back. And as you exhale, round, draw the belly in. And again, inhale, chest forward, leaning a little forward, not too much, but a nice flat back. And exhale to round. And one more time, just like that. Inhale, arching. And exhale, rounding. And then bringing your spine back to vertical. Take a forward fold. So get nice and tall, shoulders relaxing down. Feel the bottom tips of your shoulder blades moving down towards the waist. Inhale, get nice and long. As you exhale, start to pitch forward, hinging at your hips. Keep the flat back. Just find your edge. Tuck the chin in toward the chest a little bit so you're not leading with the chin. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and round the back and bring your fingertips to the floor. Let your head hang. Let your chest either lie on your thighs or draw to the inside and down. Taking one more breath. And then bringing your hands back to your thighs. Slowly round the spine all the way back up to seated and to vertical. Taking your right hand to the right side seat of your chair. Take your left arm up overhead and exhale, bend to the right, little side stretching. As you inhale, come all the way back to center and switch left hand to left side of chair seat. Right arm reaches up. As you exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale, come all the way back up, and let's take a couple more sets. Right hand to right side of chair seat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, over to the right. Make sure you feel both sitting bones. Inhale, up. And exhale, right arm up, bending over to the left. Inhale, up. And one more time, each side. Left arm up, bending to the right. Inhale, up. Left hand to chair seat, right arm up, bending over to the left. Good. Come all the way back up, and we're going to turn 90 degrees to the right in our chairs, leaving them as they are. And we'll set up for a nice spinal twist. So again, make sure your sitting bones are rooting down and the backs of your thighs are not pressing into the chair seat. You're going to bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee and make sure you're sitting tall and the shoulders aren't rounding forward. Take your right hand to the chair back and inhale, press the sitting bones down as you lift up through the crown of the head. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, nice and tall, lifting up through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And one more breath just like that. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come all the way back around, unwinding, and then just walk your feet all the way back around over to the left, and we'll take the twist on the other side. Rooting down through the sitting bones, lifting up. Right hand comes across the left knee, and the left hand comes behind you on the chair seat. Inhale, tall. And as you exhale, use a little bit of force with your arms and twist, twisting from the lowest part of the spine up. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Let the breath flow through you. And one more breath, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, gazing forward, and then walking your feet all the way back around. Again, feet hip width, 90-degree angle with the legs. We'll take a knee squeeze. So inhale, hands are on your thighs. Go ahead and reach down and grab your right shin. Draw it up towards your chest. A little arch in the upper back. As you exhale, keep the knee in. Just round the upper back and bring your head towards your knee. Take another deep inhale. See if you can draw the leg in a little closer. And as you exhale, go ahead and release the right foot on the floor. Inhale the left knee up. A little arch, shoulders down and back. Exhale, rounding the spine towards the leg. Inhale, draw the leg in a little closer. And exhale, release. Let's just take one more each side. Inhaling the right knee in. Little arch, maybe looking up. And exhale to round. Inhale, draws the leg in a little closer, hollow the belly. And exhale to release. Inhale, left leg in, a little arch. And exhale to round. Inhale, leg draws in a little closer. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. Let's go ahead and separate the feet a little wider than hip width, maybe a couple feet. Hands on the knees. Inhale, get nice and tall. And another little forward fold, hinging forward. And bringing the fingertips onto the floor. Head hangs heavy. One more full breath. And then bringing your hands back to the tops of your thighs, slowly round the spine all the way back up. And then bring the feet back to hip width. Coming back to that front edge of your chair, make sure you're perched up there. We'll take some sun salutes. So bringing your arms out in front of you, hook your thumbs. Extend the arms forward so the fingers are reaching forward, and then try to pull the arms apart, but keep the thumbs locked. As you inhale, take the arms overhead, a little arch, maybe looking up at your fingers. As you exhale, hinge at the hips and fold all the way down. Release your thumbs, release the fingers on the floor. And then bringing the hands to the front of your thighs, inhale to come halfway up. Extend the spine forward, extending from more the crown of the head and not jutting your chin forward. And exhale, coming forward into the forward fold again. Release your hands to the floor. And with your inhale, catch hold of your right shin. Bring it up into your chest as you come to upright. And exhale, release the right foot down. Come back into your forward fold. With an inhale, catch the front of the left shin. Draw it up as you come to upright. And exhale, release the foot down. Come back to your forward fold. 2 breaths here. Simulating downward facing dog. And then hands to the front of your thighs. Inhale, come halfway up. See if you can feel your elbows reaching for the back of your chair seat. And then exhale, fold. Hands to the floor. Interlock your thumbs again. Try to pull them apart. Arms are extended. Root into the feet. As you inhale, come all the way back to upright. A little arch at the top if you like. And then exhale, release the thumbs. Sweep the arms down to the side. That was one sun salute. Let's try another one. Again, bringing your hands in front. Try to interlock with the other thumb on top. Arms are extended, fingers reaching forward. Inhale, take the arms overhead, maybe looking up. Exhale, hinging forward with a flat back, all the way down. Release the thumbs, and then hands to the front of the thighs. Inhale, come halfway up to extend the spine. Exhale, folding forward, release the hands to the floor. Bringing the right shin in as you inhale, come to upright. Little arch if you like, looking up. And exhale, release. Come all the way down. Inhale, left shin in. Sit nice and tall. And exhale, release all the way down. Just a couple breaths here. Back into our modified downward facing dog. And then bringing the hands to the front of the thighs. Inhale, come halfway up. This is Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding forward, releasing the fingers to the floor. Interlocking your thumbs. And with an inhale, root into the feet. Coming up with a flat back all the way up. And exhale, arms sweep down to the side. Good. Let's separate the feet wide now. Turning the toes out at least 45 degrees. Remain seated and very upright on the sitting bones. Taking your hands to the top of the thighs. We're going to take some shoulder dips. So as you extend the left arm, allow the left shoulder to dip down towards the floor as you twist your spine to the right. It's okay for the shoulder to round forward just a little bit. We're looking for the extension on that left back body. And then come through center, and let's take it over to the right. And as you stretch your spine, you're also stretching the inner groin. And one more time, each side. Left shoulder dips, keeping your knees roughly over your ankles. Coming back through center, and then over, twisting to the left. Coming back to center, keeping your hands on your thighs. That's to help ensure the knees over the ankles. Take a nice deep inhale, arch the upper back if you can, maybe look up. And as you exhale, hinge with a flat back, coming forward. And when you found your maximum forward fold with a flat back, then go ahead and release the fingers to the floor and round the back. Just a couple breaths. And then pressing into the feet, go ahead and bring your hands back to the thighs. Keep the flesh rolling out so the hips are very open and roll all the way back up to seated. Walking your feet back together to hip width apart, we'll take eye of the needle. So drawing the right shin in, take the right knee out to the side so the hip will pivot open, and then place the ankle on top of the left thigh. Feel the back side of your thigh rolling up and out. Right hand to right knee, left hand to left foot. Inhale, get nice and tall, sitting bones rooting evenly. As you exhale, hinge forward. Again, flat back all the way till you find your maximum forward fold, and then go ahead and allow the back to round. Staying with your hands on your legs and foot, or you can release the fingertips to the floor. Just a couple breaths. This is a big hip opener, and the chair actually makes it more accessible if your hips are tight. If your fingers are on the floor, go ahead and bring the hand back to the foot and knee, and inhale with a flat back. Come all the way back up. Releasing the right foot to the floor, let's go ahead and take the left shin in. Take the knee out to the side, pivot the hip open. We don't want to tweak our knees. We want the opening to come from the hips. And again, feel the flesh rolling up and out to the side. Right hand to right foot, left hand to left knee. Inhale, and exhale, hinging forward. Allowing that outer left hip to begin to open. And you'll notice one side's much tighter than the other, and that's perfectly normal. And when you've found your depth of the pose, maybe release fingers forward. Maybe just let your head hang. And then returning hand to foot and knee. Inhale, flat back, come all the way back up. Great. Go ahead and release the left foot to the floor. And we'll come into a gentle back bend. So again, walking your feet over to the right. Left hand on the front of your left chair seat for stability. Right hand on the chair back. Keeping your feet a little further out from your 90-degree angle. Go ahead and start to shift forward, bringing your buttocks off of the chair seat and your backside body onto the chair seat. And then maybe, if this is comfortable, allowing your head and neck to fall back. If you're very comfortable and feel stable enough, you can take your arms and reach them back as well. Just another breath or two here. Of course, any of these poses you can stay in much longer. And then if you took the arms overhead, find the chair seat and the chair back. Bring your head or your chin towards your chest. Start to roll up, bring your buttocks back onto the seat, and come all the way back around to the front. Great. We're going to come off of our chairs now and turn them 90 degrees to the left. And you may want to use a blanket for these next two postures. We're going to take puppy dog from our knees, so coming to kneeling. And then bringing your arms onto your chair seat, probably just close to the elbows. Extend the arms and reach the hips back. So your hips are roughly over your knees. Draw your front ribs back in, so you're really opening the fronts of the armpits. One more breath here. Feel the spine in full extension. And then bending the elbows, walking the hands near your chair seat. Go ahead and come on up. And we're just going to spin around, placing your feet roughly by the front legs of your chair. Coming to kneeling, knees will be hip width apart. Start to open the chest and reach the arms back, maybe one at a time, catching the front or more or less the side of your chair seat with your hands. And then lifting the chest, maybe the gaze. If that hurts your neck, you can allow the chin to fall forward, but really feel the chest open. Taking one more full breath here. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. And then slowly, one at a time, releasing the chair, coming back to upright, and coming back to standing. Taking your blanket out of the way. And then turning your chair another 90 degrees to the left. Coming over to the side of your chair, we'll take triangle pose. So the right foot will be, toes will be pointing towards the chair. Taking your left foot, turning it in just a few degrees, arms reaching out to the side. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, allow the right hip to cut under the left. Reach the right arm out towards your chair, and allow the hand to come down onto the chair seat. Left arm will reach up. So much more accessible posture if you aren't able to reach your hand all the way to the floor. Take another full breath here. And then gazing down at your right hand, press into the right foot, come all the way back up. Great. Just walking around to the other side of your chair, we'll take it on the other side. So left toes pointing towards your chair, and you got a good 2.5 to 3 feet between the feet. Arms reach out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, allow the left hip to draw under the right. Feel the torso lengthening towards the chair, and then tilting down, left hand onto the chair seat, right arm reaching up. It's a much more stable pose when you can look up in this manner. Another breath. Gazing down at the left hand, root into the left foot, come all the way back up. Great. Go ahead and come to seated on your chair. Legs out wide. We're going to take Warrior 2. This is a great way to learn Warrior 2. So you're going to scoot yourself over to the left edge of your seat so that you can extend your left leg fully. And then turn it in, sole of the foot down. So you want the entire left leg off the chair. And then the right foot is going to be in line with the arch of your left foot. Good. So kind of looking at it over. And Lisa, you'll probably want to bring your right foot back towards the back of your mat just a little bit. There you go. And then your hips are going to angle to the right. Take your arms out to the side. And you have chair pose. Very supported. You can press into the feet. Great. Moving into side angle pose. Take your right hand to the top of your chair back and sweep your left hand behind you. See if you can find the right hip crease. Using your right hand, rotate the torso to the left and lean out over your right leg. And just take another breath here. And then release, come all the way back up. Well done. Let's move to the other side. So right leg will extend out, kind of moving your sitting bone to the very edge of the right side of the seat. Setting it up. Reaching the arms out. Feeling that nice opening in the hip. Take another breath. And then left hand will sweep across to the chair back, right hand behind you. Opening up the chest as you rotate to the right. And perhaps a blanket on top of your chair seat. Coming down onto your buttocks, onto the floor, and taking the legs onto the chair seat. You can spend many breaths here, up to 20 minutes in Shavasana. It's a wonderful pose, corpse pose, allowing the chair to support your legs. And just close your eyes and breathe. Really allow the chair to support your legs fully. Two more breaths here. And then beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Go ahead and roll over onto your side, your left side. And stay for a breath. And then coming to upright Sukhasana. Hands in front of your heart, taking a moment of gratitude for your practice today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you'll tune in again soon. Namaste.